Welcome, you're currently logged in as a guest, your Porsche ID, account. Why is everything the Matrix? Why can't I just have a fucking car? Why do I need an account that knows everything, how many bitches I'm fucking, and knows my whole life? Continue as guest. I'm a guest. Privacy mode. Your vehicle's currently in privacy mode. To fully activate all functions and the associated data transfer, privacy mode must be deactivated. Data is transferred from your vehicle to Porsche and selected partner companies. What the fuck is this? I just want to drive my car. So what, if I use the voice command, it ends up in fucking GCHQ? So they can analyze my voice for racism and put me in jail? Fucking privacy mode, fuck you. You did not deactivate privacy mode. Only safety relevant and legally required services and associated data transfer remain active. Okay. It tried very hard to make me make an account and very hard to make me agree to sending all the information they want to Porsche. I don't know what the fuck they wanted. That's Apple CarPlay. Got a bunch of other stuff here. Air conditioning, sport chrono. We need air conditioning. It's hot. Hot as a motherfucker. But air conditioning's down here. I don't know what this actually does. Cool. So we can go through the whole fucking infotainment system, but that would be gay. Everyone just uses Apple CarPlay nowadays, don't they? I'm already offended by this car. Trying to make me do gay shit. Like, tell them everything. So, the first thing you'll notice when you get in this car, besides the fact they want to own your blood, which I'll never do, staying a guest forever. Oh, that's Andrew Tate's car. Send the virus. Make the brakes stop working. Laugh. You can laugh if you want. That's the exact kind of shit they do to me. Oh, that's Andrew Tate's car there. Get him. Fuck you. I'm a guest. Suck my balls. That's right, Porsche. You gave me a GT3 RS. If you want me to make a video, I'm making a video now. Suck my fucking balls. Suck my balls, Porsche. You're not going to upload your fucking virus into my car. I'm a guest. You're going to have to upload it into all the guest accounts trying to get me so that innocents die along with me. I'm not going by my fucking self. Suck my balls, faggots. Fuck you. So right now we're in normal manual. There's a speed bump here. Let's see how annoyingly stiff the suspension is. It's not that bad. On the V12 Vantage I had, it's actually stiffer than this. Right? Okay, it is kind of bad. It's very stiff. It is a race car. There is one cool feature, I'll admit, even though it is kind of matrixy. If you ever raise the front end anywhere, you can save that location on the map. So every time you go to that location, the front end raises. So if there's a bump on your road and you raise the front end, it will say save. So when you next approach that bump, it automatically raises the front end. That's kind of cool. I'll admit that's kind of cool. So yeah, here's what I'm supposed to say. Yeah, it's pretty civilized in automatic and normal mode. It's not that hard to drive. Like all the dorks say. I mean, yeah, it's in fucking automatic normal. How crazy can it be? Well, Bugatti's easy to drive in automatic normal, unless you're a girl. Of course, it's easy to drive, but the suspension's still very stiff. But then who would buy a GT3 RS and complain that the suspension's too stiff? Probably the same kind of faggot who makes a Porsche account. Fucking nerds. Well, actually, it's bad for my back. Of course it is. It's a fucking race car. Speaking of that, the seat, not particularly comfortable. Can't adjust it. It's like locked, so I can't adjust it anyway besides forward and backwards. If I had to do a long road trip in this car, it'd probably hurt my back, yeah. This is a track car. It's a race car. If I had to drive from here in Romania back to England, well, first they'd put me in jail because they're out to get me, but besides that, I go to jail with a fucking bad back. So I guess that's insult to injury. Be a fun drive on the way, though. You know? Race around the mountains. So we're going to soon take this out of gay mode and put it in ultra super duper race. And anyone with balls drives their cars like that all the time. Rain, snow, hurricane, tornado, race. I guess the only real question left is how the fuck do you put this car into race? Because unlike my other Porsches, because I have a GT4 RS, I have a 911 Turbo S Tech R, I have a Carrera 4S, I have two GT4 RSs. I can't remember. This is the only one with all these dials here. So we have 4 dials here that do 4 different things. We have drive mode, we have an ESC dial, we have a PTV dial, we have a PASM dial. although I have 60-something cars, and although I love to drive, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I have a fucking clue what any of this does. Now, I could look it up. Maybe if I got a Porsche account, they would download it directly into my fucking brain. My brain stem would upload. Oh, yes, this is the possum button. I start talking in fucking German. But I refuse to do that. So I have no idea what any of this shit does. So what we're going to do is try and find out. But yeah, so I've got the manual here, which is cool. Apple CarPlay basically ticks off all the navigation. And what else do you need? The fucking infotainment's okay shit. Here, if I switch here through the different things, there's something called track mode. I don't know if you can see this. It says track. Press to show track mode, which changes the infotainment to track mode. So let's do that. So here I can choose performance, power, gear shift assist. That's kind of cool. So when I need to change gear, it's going to flash blue for me. That's nice. DRS ready. You can see here, drag reduction system ready. If I press this, it activates the DRS system, which is doing something to adjust the... You just overtake me, you little bitch. Let's go. Fuck the drag reduction system. The DRS system is something to do with reducing something on the wing. Because it's hydraulic at the back, so you go faster in a straight line. This Huracan's gonna be hard to beat. Huracan's a fucking excellent car, man. It does everything so well. Drag reduction system, stop making it so fucking slow in a straight line. If you're looking for straight line speed, GT3 RS is not it. McLaren pisses on it, Lambo pisses on it, Ferrari pisses on it. This is all about being a fucking idiot and going into a corner too fast. That's what this car's about. This car's about cornering and being brave enough to trust it in a hairpin corner in a way you wouldn't trust any other car. McLaren's about not dying on the corner or not spinning it and coming out ridiculously quick. This car is not about that. This car's about corners. So on a mountain road with lots of corners and not so many straights, this would be a formidable opponent. But with these long straightaways, that fucking Lamborghini is too quick. But we're gonna try our best, friends. We don't give up easy. car is a 4-liter flat six. Anyone who knows Porsches knows that that's a unique configuration. You're only going to get in Porsches to flat six. 502 horsepower. It's not a particularly powerful car. That Huracan we're racing has 600 and something. It's a rear-wheel drive one, so I think it has 610. McLaren 765 has 765. So it's not a very powerful car. It doesn't feel powerful when you put your foot down. Sounds amazing. Gonna rev up to 9,000 RPM. That's fun. But it's not like bang. It doesn't pin you to the seat in any way. You're only gonna get pinned to the seat with the G-force in the corners. I'm really curious what this DRS does. So I press drag reduction system. It says DRS active. It changes here on the dashboard and it allows me to go faster in a straight line, I believe. But I'd like to see how it actually affects the wing when I press that button. Who knows? It does something to try and give you a bit more frontline speed, but straight line speed. But the Porsche is not. It doesn't feel powerful. It doesn't feel particularly quick. Now I'm spoiled, right? Because I have 60-something supercars. If it's your first supercar, you're gonna think it's fast. But it doesn't pin you to the seat like a McLaren does, nowhere near. Feels the same as the GT4 RS, to be honest. This GT3, it doesn't feel much quicker. Yeah, so I have a Tech Art 911 Turbo S with 1,000 horsepower. That's got a lot more frontline kick, straight line kick. But how do you describe this car? It's a Porsche. It's like, you just abuse it. Just kick the shit out of it. That's what it's for. It's just like, may not be the prettiest, may not be the fastest, but you can just kick the fuck out of it. That's what it's for. It's for abusing. Driving a Porsche is like finding that sexually repressed teacher who always liked you in high school, and then you meet her 2 years later after you graduate. You just decide to, teach her a lesson for loving a student too much. Straight missionary, but hard. That's driving a Porsche. That's what it's like. Driving a Lambo is sex with a porn star. Driving a McLaren is sex with one of those bitches on pills. She's got BPD. Porsche is extremely hard missionary with the school teacher you liked. It's still enjoyable. I mean, it's fine. But yeah, it's not a particularly fast or powerful car. This car is all about... This car is for people who want to be drivers. You want to be a good driver. You don't want to make it up on the straights. You want to get every single millisecond from the corners. It's all about handling and going into the corner the right way and knowing the track and using the entire rev range. That's what this car is about. This car is not about anything else, which is fine. But if you're going to try and beat something with 100 more horsepower or 120 more horsepower, you're really going to have to be on your A game. And it's difficult to be on your A game out here on the country roads because we're in Romania. There's cows, there's dogs, there's holes, there's gypsies. I mean, some of them be okay to run over, but I'd hate to hit a dog. The real question that we have to work out is, would you buy a GT3 RS over another supercar? Well, it depends. If you're going to go on tracks and you want to be a track dork and you care about the reliability and other gay shit, fine. But if you don't care about reliability and you just want to go fast and look sexy, you don't buy a Porsche. Because women don't really love Porsches. We need to get a woman in here and see what she thinks. Chicks aren't. See, I've got a Porsche, like so. Like Ferrari, Lamborghini, sexy. Porsches aren't sexy. Porsches are very sterile. Girls aren't impressed or satisfied by Porsches in any way. Now, if you're buying a car just to satisfy women, of course, that's one thing. But if you're going to buy one supercar, you may as well get one that does it all, that satisfies women and is quick. This is the kind of car men like. I've got GT3 RS. Oh, wow, that's the new car. 992 or 991. Like, this for men. Chick, if you say GT3 RS, like, what's that? They don't fucking know what it is. They don't care. But, yeah. I feel like I need some mountain roads with crazy corners. I feel like that's what I need to really see what she can do against the Huracan. How many horsepower do you have?
610.
So you have 110 more horsepower than me.
Bro, I'm just telling you. You have no chance keeping up with that kid. No chance.
The problem is you're a lanky Romanian gypsy fuck. That's your problem. You may have 110 more horsepower, but you do have that going against you. In fact, you're Romanian. So we're gonna see how it works out. But I was saying this when I was even driving the car. To be fair, the Huracan's an amazing car. It's gonna be very hard to beat.
Yep.
But we're gonna do our best. And if we die in a fireball, God's plan.
Nice.
only way to keep up is to brake later. Corner faster. So you have to be a little bit depressed to drive this car. Like, you know, if it all goes wrong, life's not that good anyway. I'll be honest, I'm a bit disappointed in Porsche. I don't know why they don't make the GT3 RS have fucking 700-800 horsepower, be an animal. Okay, yeah, it corners great, yeah, blah, blah, blah. A fucking Huracan pisses on it in a straight line. McLaren will piss all over it. Ferrari piss all over it. Like, they get pissed all over. And then they'll state track times and go, on a really windy track, you know, it can grip and it can keep up. Yeah, fine, but you don't live your life on a track. Unless you're a nerd. Like, you're out here. You want to be a car that can do everything. I don't want to sacrifice straight line speed and female adoration to go 0.1% quicker in a fucking bend, which doesn't exist outside of racetracks, and anyone who does is a dork. So if you're wondering, should you buy this car? I mean, I don't know, are you a fucking nerd? If you're a nerd and you want a track car and you want to like do fucking corner engage, I mean, I don't know, maybe. It's a driver's car, yeah. You can get good with it, you could abuse it, sounds great, yeah. But all in all, a Huracan will do everything. The one thing it probably can't do as well is the very, very tight corners, but you make up for it on a straight, no problem. No problem. A Performante will piss on this. So I have to be honest in my review. Sorry, Porsche. I got him. It's just a straight. Look how he gets away again. As soon as we got on a few bends, it gained on you. Problem is, it has no horsepower. That's 500, which is basically zero. So I don't know why Porsche didn't give it 200 more horsepower, and then it would be an animal.
Indeed.
If they gave it 200 more horsepower, it'd be one of the best cars ever, because every time you gain anywhere on a corner, you lose it all on the straight. So my answer to that is to change where we're driving, and I'm going to challenge you to a street fight, taking you to the streets, the deep water. You and I are going to the mountains on the most perilous roads where most people die, and we're going to race as fast as humanly possible till one of us ends up in a fireball. Because I think if the roads are windy enough, this will beat that. That's what I believe, Alex.
I think you're wrong. And I'll demonstrate to you once again that you're wrong. And the Lambo is actually faster.
Lambo's certainly faster in a straight line. But I think with enough bends, the GT3 RS can beat it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have to be honest in my car reviews because I'm known for my honesty. If you're watching this at home, unless you live in somewhere like Romania with the most crazy mountain roads and no speed limits, there's no point buying a GT3 RS because the Huracan will always beat you. However, we are in Romania. I can't fucking leave, so we may as well go to the most crazy roads that exist within a pedestrian environment, more windy and insane than most racetracks, and we'll see if the Porsche can beat the Lambo.
Why are you eating ice cream at
Morning,
7 a.m.?
dickhead.
Good morning.
Have an ice cream because it's a car review. Duh. I finally got you something so you can man up.
Capri Sun.
Mystic Dragon. Go on, be a man. It's the first time in your fucking life. So I guess Alex's car needs oil. Porsches never need oil. Porsches run on pure adrenaline. Need oil, do ya? Gay. I don't need oil.
Fixed.
Porsches never need anything. Porsches run on pure adrenaline like me and ice cream. So my plan is, because the Porsche is very fast up to about 100, and then after that, it's far too much drag from that ridiculous wing. We're gonna take him to the windiest roads, and I'm gonna beat him. With pure grip and ice cream and adrenaline. I'll tell you something else cool about the GT3 RS. You have absolutely no trunk at all. No trunk in the front, no trunk in the back. Doesn't exist. You got a bag, you're gay. You have a bag?
I do.
Ah, faggot. Nice bag.
For video evidence,
Nice
there
bag.
is my camera
Yeah,
bag.
of course.
It does look gay.
You don't stand a chance out here in the real world. You don't stand a chance. So we're almost at the mountains now. I've got all these buttons I should have worked out for this car review, but that's gay. Like, as I explained yesterday, it's 1,000 different settings, but who fucking cares? Got crease on. Track. I have a secret weapon over Alex. I'm a mystical dragon. I ain't gonna beat a Mystic Dragon in a race. A Mystic Dragon in a Porsche. I saw a Mystic Dragon in a Porsche GT3 RS. Didn't lose to some skinny loser on a fucking Lambo, did he?
He stands no chance.
None. Literally, my foot is fully fucking planted on the ground on these corners. It's incredible. It's incredible. My foot is fully down. Never driven a car like this before. Look, I gain on him on the corners. Right on his ass. Real Romanian driving now. Like to make things difficult for myself. Romanian jail. Romanian roads. Can't take anything the easy way. See, this is GT3 territory now. I'm all over him now. Tight hairpins, 0 to 100. That's where this car can beat nearly anything. He needs a long straight to get away with those glowing tailpipes. Mr. fucking Lambo. But in this kind of stuff, it's easy. Have his number. catch him all over again.
Nice.
It's Romania, bro. Welcome to this. You're driving in Romania. I've tried to explain to you people that only the real G's can drive in this country. People are like, oh, I like driving. Oh, where do you live? Oh, Germany. Oh, man. Bro, shut up. Real G's drive in Romania.
Tearing it up.
Bro.
Red light.
Bro, yeah, it's Romania. Like, let's put the red light and put it here. And then,
Around the blind corner.
then they will stop here because they don't give a fuck. And if you crash and die, they're like, oh, well, okay. Okay.
The boys in blue.
Your mates.
Those are your mates, sir. Those are your mates.
I hope they don't think we were speeding.
We would never do that.
Ever. You should take him to jail. So, they've just let us go. There was some report, supposedly, that a Lamborghini and a Porsche were speeding through the villages and mountain roads. And I had to politely explain to him that it was obviously a different Lamborghini and a different Porsche. Could have been these two. He was like, it was blue. I was like, well, coincidental that there's a blue Lamborghini and a gray Porsche out on these roads. Maybe we'll find them and we can race. I knew I had to take him to a dogfight. I said, I'm going to take him to the streets, take him into deep war. I knew it when I first drove the car. I drove the car and I was like, nah, this car is a brawler. This car is swing for the fences. As soon as I said it, I knew it, and here we are. It's one of the most difficult roads probably anywhere in Europe, with all the possible obstacles and unexpected surface changes and 100 less horsepower. No problem. No problem. All over it. Hey, get rid of me. You are not getting rid of me, sir. No chance. No chance at all. The grip is incredible. And you just come out of every corner faster. You just go into you just come out of every corner quicker. He needs a nice long straight to gain any ground at all. Then you just pin it on the corner, foot down. You're on him like a bad rash. It's unbelievable. You do not want to see a GT3 RS in your rear view on roads like these because it's stuck to you. It's stuck and it's not going away. I think I've fallen in love with this Porsche. What did I say? Missionary with the teacher. It's exactly what it's like. You have a different kind of confidence in the Porsche. You know, you like, it probably won't blow up. That's why I love cars. They're all so different. People say, why do you have so many cars? They're all completely different. If you drive them like a pussy, they're all the same. But if you drive them to their limits, you feel the difference. Of course, you don't know the difference between them all because you don't drive them properly. So now I have the Huracan chasing me. It's no longer GT3 RS in the rear view. It's GT3 RS in the lead. We're going to see if this Huracan can stick to me through the mountains. Like I've said before, I really believe Huracan perhaps is one of the best cars money can buy. Trust me, I have them all. It's an incredible car. So it's a worthy adversary, no doubt about it. Fucking foot down, just foot straight down in the corners. Unbelievable. Brake, down a gear, foot down, foot down, foot down, foot down, foot's just flat to the ground. Brake, foot down, like it's unbelievable. You just use the whole accelerator all the time. think he's struggling. Put your foot down in every corner. No matter how tight the corner is, no matter how crazy the corner is, you get the gear right and you just put your foot all the way on the ground. And I can see your back going sometimes, and I'm saying there's no way his foot's fully down. My foot is fully down.
Crazy, man.
It's crazy. But then over 150, you get away.
Actually, I'm super surprised of how quick it is.
Bro.
I didn't know like it was gonna keep up with the Lambo, but apparently windy roads.
Yeah, with windy roads, it can do it easy. It's no problem. You need a really long straight to get away, and then if there's 2 or 3 corners after that, I can catch again. It's unbelievable car. It is impressive. At first, I was like, it needs 200 more horsepower. Well, it still needs 200 more horsepower. They should still put 200 more horsepower on it. But I now understand why people love the GT3 RS. I get it.